Jagex recently announced Part 2 and Part 3 of Varlamore coming to old school RuneScape. With that announcement, I wanted to answer a question that I've had for a long time. How far can I progress an account that's locked solely within Varlamore? So this is Civitas Man. He's a hardcore ironman for the time being, but don't expect that to be the case for very long. Civitas Man's going to be living out the rest of his days within the boundaries of Varlamore. This means that anything that is not available within this region of the game will never be completed on this account. However, with Part 2 and 3 coming out very soon, who knows what that's really going to look like. Now, as you may have noticed, this is episode 0, and the purpose of this episode is to set some expectations, go over any potential exceptions, and establish a goal for the account. So what can you expect? Well, firstly, to break the fourth wall, this is the first video that I've ever recorded, voiced, edited or uploaded to YouTube, so you can expect improvements to be made the further we go into this series. I also work a full-time job and occasionally touch grass, so progress may be a little bit slower here, but that's fine because we all know that Jagex makes the game easier over time anyway. You can expect irregular uploads with an unknown amount of progress, but the only thing I will promise is that I'll be having fun. As for exceptions on the account, obviously completing Children of the Sun was needed to get to Varlamore, and at the moment I'm considering 2 other exceptions, one of those being unlocking Herblore. With a huge Herblore minigame coming to Varlamore, I think it would be a small exception to make for a large amount of content to unlock. But I'm still thinking on that. The other exception that I'm considering is unlocking rune crafting, and that's because the Moons of Peril quest, which unlocks the Moons of Peril dungeon, has a rune crafting requirement. Obviously runecraft isn't trainable within Varlamore, but if I ever want to use lamps or things like that to get my runecraft to level 20, I'd need to unlock it first. So I'm going to think on that more, but we may revisit that at a later date and we may go and unlock those skills. The end game. What is the goal of the account? Simply put, I'd like to complete all of the content available to me within the confines of Varlamore, with the final goal to defeat the Colosseum with gear that I have acquired solely from the resources available within Varlamore. So that is Civitas Man. It's ambitious, and I purposefully have not done any theory crafting on what's possible, half because I'd like the experience to feel like a surprise, and half because we have new unknown content coming to Varlamore anyway. If you're interested in following along on Civitas Man's journey, then please do, and I'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback, so please do let me know. Have a great day, and see you soon.